Hey guys, Joel here, Police 10-8 Talk. Sometime back we did a video and I entitled it, I think, M4 Carbine Weight Loss Program. It's taken a while to get some pieces and parts together as a budget would allow. My carbine, as it was set up, was somewhere over 9 pounds. A little bit heavy, so I decided to start changing pieces, parts, trying to pare the weight down. Now please keep in mind that I wasn't trying to build a 6-pound rifle or anything like that. I wanted it to get it a little bit more friendly towards 2-gun matches, 3-gun matches, but still keep the functionality of a patrol carbine with it. So first thing, I don't know if you saw any of the earlier videos, I had the Noveske Flaming Pig on here. I weighed everything, I had to write some things down. The Flaming Pig was 7.2 ounces. So I took that off and I put the Bravo Gunfighter Mod 1 on the end of the barrel. That's 2.8 ounces. So as you can see, just between these two pieces, I've got a tad over a 5-ounce weight savings. That was the easiest place for me to start. Then I had the Yankee Hill super quality, great forend. I had it on the front with the rail covers on it. It was 13.75 ounces. Very sturdy, but trying to cut a little weight, it just didn't work. I went with the Bravo Company KMR Gunfighter Keymod stock. Now you'll notice I went from a 7-inch typical carbine length handgun. I took it out to 13 after removing the front sight post, which I can tell you it reduced me to sobbing and having to use an angle grinder to cut it off.
And that's also carbon fiber too, as well as the old one's aluminum, isn't it?
It's a aluminum magnesium mixture that Bravo Company came up with. This 13-inch forearm is 5.5 ounces. So I had a huge weight savings just between these two. Another thing I did was I took the rear stock off, which I had placed the CAA saddle on for carrying various batteries, because I had so much stuff hanging off of the rifle. I had to carry N-size batteries, AA batteries, a couple of CR123s. So you can tell when this thing was full of batteries, it got fairly weighty. This rear stock with the saddle on it was 15 ounces. Now on the stock, I know there were lighter stocks available than the one I chose. I went with the LaRue Riser stock. It's got a slightly elevated cheek weld spot that reciprocates backwards. So if I have to pull the charging handle to recharge the weapon, or I have to rack it multiple times to clear a double feed or whatever, the cheek portion of this stock reciprocates back so that the charging handle can still function. This rear stock's 14.2 ounces. So I've taken it from 9 pounds to 7.2 pounds. I did have the standard front sight post on it, and guys, let me tell you, I've watched some other videos on YouTube about how easily these remove. Mine was not one of them. It's in a bag for a reason, because there's several little pieces, parts in there.
Those would be sheared off pieces, are they not,
yeah,
Mr. Joel?
no, they're cut off pieces where I had to actually use a die grinder to cut it and remove it.
And several 4-letter words that we cannot repeat on video.
Oh gosh, you have no idea. So the front sight, now granted there's some metal left because there's pieces gone. What I had left of the front sight was 4.5 ounces. Needless to say, going to a longer handguard, I had to go to a low profile gas block, which is the Voltar, and I believe it was 3.5 ounces. So just in changing a few relatively easy to change pieces, I've cut well over 1 pound off of this rifle. I did go with the EOTech polymer backup sights just for a little additional weight savings. But next thing coming up is a little sidebar on the side of the KMR stock. I put the Bravo Company Keymod sling sockets on it, and then I also went with the Blue Force Vickers sling, which is just super easy to operate. Next thing up, I'll keep you up to speed. Charging handle, a couple of other little accoutrements I'm going to change out, but that's where I'm at with so far. I got to tell you, I'm liking it more and more.
And the backup sights are Magpul, correct?
Yep, Magpul. They're the polymer ones.
Okay.
As a little additional weight savings. But I'll keep you posted on how it's going. This is one of those ongoing projects. But guys, thanks for the view. Give us a like, subscribe. Feel free with comments, questions. We try and respond to them as quickly as we can. But guys, thanks again, and stay safe.